Hey guys, it's Hayden here making another video. Today I want to share what I've been working on recently, what I've been thinking about, and yeah, let's get into it. Welcome to another video. If you're new to my channel, I talk mostly about my development spiritually, mental health wise, the insights that I gain through my experiences. If that sounds interesting to you, then maybe consider checking out my other videos and maybe subscribing. Also, if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, feel free to reach out to me through my email or my Instagram, which will both be in the description below. Let's get into the video. So if you saw my last video, it was about nourishing the inner child, working on the inner child. I have been having a lot of changes and kind of transformations and insights recently. A lot of them stemming from a conflict that I had with my family, most notably my mother. The breakthrough that happened was understanding that a lot of the conditioning and a lot of the motivation for me in life was to please or to kind of restrict myself based off of the rules and conditioning that I had acquired through my parents, specifically like my mom. And so being able to push back on her in some way and understand that it's okay to not agree with the narrative that was placed on me is okay. And that kind of opened up a window for me to be able to explore and develop. So since then, I'm going to kind of go through like what I've kind of focused on or thought about and kind of where I am now in my development and what I am choosing to focus on now. So originally when I had the conflict and I kind of realized that I could kind of create my own narrative, I was kind of just enjoying the sense of freedom and the sense of like space to be able to create something. And so that's why I was doing sort of inner child work. That's why I got the switch. I got things that like would bring me joy, bring me happiness, and just allow myself to indulge in the things that like I maybe didn't allow myself to because of programming or saying like, oh, well, I don't, I shouldn't be spending money on that or I shouldn't be doing this. But just allowing that aspect of playfulness and aliveness to come through. Since then, like that aspect is still there, but I feel like it's more fluid and more flowing. So I'm not really focused on that as much. So I kind of transitioned more to a stage of understanding defining what has value to me. So defining like what's really truly important for me in my life, and how I want to spend my energy and time. So there was kind of like a reorganization of priorities to some degree. I know that relationships are something I really value and I want to work more on, and I'll talk more about that in a second. I really want to make sure that I'm giving myself time and space to be present and to be with myself in a space that is kind of free of expectations and just allowing myself to exist, whether that be playing games or whether that be like meditating or whether that be maybe just going on a walk, but really allowing myself space and time for me just to exist and not necessarily to have a specific task or goal or mission or thing I need to do, but just to do whatever feels right in the moment. And then the other thing that I really want to focus on, so it's mainly three things, is creating a sense of contribution or a sense of being able to offer something to others and to the world. And I would argue that like my YouTube channel is one of those areas that I'd like to work more on and develop and be able to kind of extend my intention and my my heart into, because I really do feel like that's something that's really important to me, to be able to like offer support in the way that I can to others, obviously while taking care of myself. But I really do care a lot about others, and I know how hard it can be, and so I want to be there for people who maybe don't have the support or just need the support or just, need that engagement or that insight that they might need in that moment. So that's something that like I'm kind of working on and moving towards more. Most recently, I've been focusing mostly on, well, not mostly, but this has kind of like come up recently, is focusing really on relationships. In the past, I have not been the best friend, I would say. I think I have not been there for people in the way that they needed me to be. And that was mostly due to my own trauma and my own fear of connection and fear of opening up and letting myself be seen and heard and putting myself out there. I think it's really hard to be there with people and to be in friendships that are that have a deep connection without kind of exposing yourself and being okay, being vulnerable and being okay, being kind of exposed. And I think that understanding that I can be myself, and it might be scary and it might hurt people sometimes, inevitably I'm going to hurt somebody, but I can't just like try to prevent myself from feeling pain or feeling rejection or saying the wrong thing, like the wrong thing. And so kind of letting go of those expectations surrounding relationships and just like being fully present and allowing myself to express myself and to be present with those people is something I want to work on. And I want to maintain friendships. I want to make sure like I'm available for other people and that I don't like focus on avoiding interaction, because I do have a tendency to kind of retreat because of fear. So I think I'm feeling like an openness in my heart and an openness and a expansiveness and a joy within myself that I want to share with other people. And I'm okay with that joy and with that aspect being criticized or vulnerable or exposed. Like I want to do that. That's like something that I want to do now, which is really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also doing family therapy with my family. So my family is working on some of the issues that we have within the family, the dynamics and stuff. And so that it is a little bit challenging because it's hard to kind of wrap my head around how to navigate it. And so I find myself kind of we've only done one session so far, but I kind of find myself getting pulled into older states of being. Well, they're not really older because if they're showing up, it's still present. But I found that like my voice is smaller when I'm around my family, and I think that's because of fear of rejection, fear of like not being listened to or heard. And so we're kind of like working out those dynamics. We're going to have another session coming up. So I'm looking forward to working on that and navigating through that, even though it can be uncomfortable at times. I think it'll be helpful in the long term. I just want to say that I'm really grateful for all the experiences that I've had, all the people that I've met along my path, and all of the support that I've had along my journey so far, because I think without that support and without those experiences that I've had so far, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I don't think I really have any regrets per se. I think that like I'm just really grateful to have had experiences that allow me to grow and learn about myself and the world. And I look forward to being open to new experiences that will kind of expand my understanding of myself and other people. And I really want to get to know other people better, because I feel like I can be kind of self-absorbed sometimes, and I'm focused mostly on what's going on inside of me. And I think as I listen to myself more in states of like meditation or just stillness, and being able to like really listen to where my insecurities are coming from and where kind of the anxieties are coming from, and really not just like react to the emotion, but to feel into that and to understand like where is that feeling or emotion coming from. I think it's going to help for me to feel more heard within myself, and I won't feel like I need to be heard by other people as much, which we all need to feel heard by other people, but we also need to be able to do that ourselves to some degree. It's a balance, and I would say that like I want to work on listening to others a little bit better. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up as to where I'm at right now. I'm really grateful for you guys and all the comments that you leave and all the support that you guys give me. It does give me motivation, and it means a lot to me when I see that the videos I make have made an impact on you. Sometimes I don't, like, there's no way for me to really know like how big of a difference these videos make, because like I don't interact with the people that watch the videos all the time. So I do appreciate the comments, and I'm grateful for having the opportunity to be of support to others on this platform. So just wanted to let you guys know that. So all right, guys, I think that sums it up for today. If you have any questions for me, or you'd like me to make videos about specific topics, let me know. All right, guys, make sure to seek your truth and to take time for yourself, and I will catch you in my future videos. Bye for now.